because Google only lets you have two people in a meeting of infinite length. But if you have three people in it, it's an hour long maximum. Do you know that?
But
That's fucked.
do they know that Alex is here, or does
I
it
don't know
only
that
count
you're
the
here.
two
No,
people or
they don't know that
something?
shit. No, Google is watching us at all times. It's an AI phenomenon, but it's not that smart yet. Not that smart yet. All right, so thanks for coming and helping me try out some stuff. We're gonna start with efforts to have a normal person conversation because you're my friends. So every show is going to start with us talking about things from our lives and things that we love about life, and that's going to be the normal new part of the show. Because I realized that in the first version of the show, I was trying not to catch up with my friends, and as I was heading down the list of people, I was getting longer and longer since I had talked to them, and I was like, wait, I don't want to skip catching up with Steve Jansen. I haven't talked to him on the phone in like 3 years. So I was like, no, that has to be part of it. Let's do some catching up. Okay, so we're gonna do some catching up, but we're gonna do it using some dice rolls to get us to get it going. Instead of me just being like, hey, what'd you do this week, or what's the weather, or something like that. I'm gonna ask you to roll a dice. So
I have dice.
We just have dice. It's,
yeah,
actually,
but you could get the dice. You could just go get the dice. That's a better idea.
Hey, wait, didn't we use this with D&D?
No, hold
Yes,
on.
When we used to play across the screen?
Look at all the different options.
Yeah.
You got it, Kelly?
You can roll all kinds of different dice.
I was going to suggest that you actually bring your dice, but yeah, she's got it. Roll a d20.
Yes, I was really hoping you'd say that. How many?
Just one.
No, don't do the modifier. Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
Listen,
I
know how to
roll.
use dice
you just
apps,
roll.
obviously. This is my first rodeo. This is actually my very first time using the dice app.
Right? That was way better. I would have never guessed that was how it works.
All right, ready?
I'm glad you're dropping.
It's happening.
All right, rolling.
Okay, go.
See, I wish I was watching it. Yeah, re-roll. Roll it.
All right, hold on. I had to do picture in picture so I could do both.
We are doing both.
No, that's not how it works. See, look.
You need a bigger screen.
okay.
You need a screen the size of my screen.
I'll do what I want. Thank you.
Whoa.
I agree.
All right, here we go.
Woo!
14.
14. Yeah. What? Hey, Kelly and Alex. have you
Transitions need maybe like a little bit
I
of
was
work.
gonna say this feels a little forced.
have you been on any memorable trips lately? Have you been on any memorable trips lately? What trip have you been to? You can stop sharing your screen now. You can stop sharing the screen.
Can we talk about future trips?
Yeah, talk about future
not what-
trips. Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Stop sharing the screen, though. Stop sharing the screen.
Not going places.
Stop sharing the screen.
You don't like this?
I don't want to look at it anymore. So you're going on a future trip?
Yes.
We have two good ones coming up.
We've been trying to save and not go on a bunch of random trips so that we can actually do up two future trips better.
Yeah, no, and then not feel really guilty about spending, because every time you leave the house and spend the night somewhere, it costs $1,000, and you're like, wait a minute, how is that even possible? And it's like,
happens.
it's just $1,000. Like, we just spent a night in a hotel. How did that cost $1,000?
Yeah.
But we're gonna do a epic road trip. We're gonna do up through Canada, and we're gonna do Toronto and Montreal, and then we're gonna come through Maine, and we're gonna do Maine. Well, we haven't fully decided.
We're mapping it out. That would be the big one, and then we're gonna come.
And then we're gonna go down in Boston, and then we're gonna spend a few days in Cape Cod.
Nice.
And then we're gonna come see you guys.
Oh, nice.
But before you guys go on your trip to London,
So in
right?
July.
Possibly.
Yeah. So we're gonna come out a few days before you would leave, because then you guys will still be home.
Nice.
And then we'll go see Alex's
And then we'll
brother.
go.
It's a great time to
and then
go
we'll
through
go
Canada, too.
It'll be fun.
Right, I'm thinking so.
Alex still has to get his passport renewed.
I forgot to do that. I was actually just thinking about that just now again.
But that's gonna be super fun. And then in the fall we get to go to Washington again because Alex has a work trip, and so we're gonna piggyback.
Which Washington?
State.
We're gonna go to Seattle again.
Nice.
Woo!
No.
You're going to
pretty sweet.
you're going to Seattle for work purposes.
Yeah, I have like a 5-day thing that I'm gonna do, and so Kelly's gonna take the kids out of school and just come and meet me there.
That's amazing.
And we'll
Hey,
just hang
Alex,
out.
wait, stop right where you are. Roll a d10 for
Stopping.
me.
Okay, stop and roll a d10.
Chit
Got
chat
it.
achieved.
Roger that. T10 rolling. 7.
Hey, Alex,
Are
are there any places or attractions that you would highly recommend visiting?
In this world?
No, related to the places you've just mentioned.
Oh yeah,
Canada,
totally.
Boston,
I mean,
and Seattle.
yeah, we went to Mount Rainier,
Hmm.
and it was like, I think maybe it's because I've only really I've never really like visited an actual mountain in my life, so I guess it's like it really caught me off guard how much bigger it is in real life than I thought it was going to
Do you
be.
think it's
Because like
Do you think it's
you
bigger
go to
than
the
other
Appalachian
mountains?
Mountains. Yeah, I mean, like I've been to the
The apps.
Appalachian. Yeah, they don't call them the
What do they call them?
Alps.
Do they have a nickname?
No,
They
the
call them-
Appalachian Mountains.
They call them the
No,
Alps.
that's in Switzerland,
No, they
dude.
call them Alps. There's an L in there.
They call them the Latians.
No, they call them the Latians. They call it the Latian.
The lashes.
The Latian train.
Yeah,
It's been the
exactly.
lashes.
So you go to these like
Appalachian.
crappier mountain ranges, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I kind of get it. So like big hills, right? And then we went to Mount Rainier, and it's like miles above the clouds, and you drive all the way up to the top, and you can see like hundreds of miles in all the directions.
It's a real
just
mountain.
really, yeah, it's like a real mountain,
It
like
was
for real.
super cool. Even
It was
I liked
way
it. and I
cooler than
hate
I thought
stuff
it was
like
gonna
that.
be.
Did you get to the tippy top?
Yeah. Well, there's a road that goes up there, so you can just like
I didn't ask
drive
if you.
basically
I didn't ask if
around
you
the mountain.
climbed to the top.
Yeah.
I just asked if you got there.
No, Travis, I didn't climb to the top because I
Actually,
don't know what I'm doing.
So
and I
a
don't
bunch
wanna
of
die.
fog came in. So we were going up this trail and we were walking, and then we saw this fog start to like roll in, and we're like, I don't know how quick that's moving, but we're probably still okay. And then all of a sudden it was like you can't see
Anything.
past a foot in
Yeah,
front of
I
you,
know.
and we're on this trail on a
Yeah,
mountain, and we're
yeah.
like, okay, time to go.
It was so scary too
like,
because
started heading down.
because the road didn't have a guardrail on the side, and it's like it's a windy mountain road, and so like the car, if you look off the side, it's
was
like
really scary.
600 feet
was
straight
really
down.
scary.
You know, like you're driving past and you can look, and there's the top of the tallest trees imaginable are like 100 feet below you, and I'm like, yeah. So it was pretty spooky, but it was really fun. I
It was
definitely
fun.
would want to do that again.
I'm not interested in falling off the side of that mountain. Sounds like.
So you should go there.
I think you
Don't
should
fall.
probably don't do that then.
Was there a lot of people
I
on
would
the road while
strongly
you were on it?
recommend. What's
Was there a
that?
lot of
No,
other
it's
cars and
kinda
stuff while you were
cold.
on it?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cars.
It
Yeah.
wasn't that bad though.
There was like 30 or 40 people up there.
I don't remember that many.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care what you remember.
Did you get
you
to
don't
plant
remember
a flag
things.
at the top of the mountain?
We didn't plant anything. We should have done that. We should bring a flag to plant.
America
We should make a
flag,
house
just in case.
flag.
Just in case somebody else tried to put a different flag, you have to put the American flag
Right,
back up there.
exactly. We have to mark it. And I'm sure
Every once in a
nobody's
while,
been all the
someone
way
has to do that.
The first person to try and get to the top of Mount Rainier is still traveling to the top. That's how
That's
big this
far.
mountain is. Like it's
get it
still,
now.
it's really like people spend lifetimes trying to get to the top of this
I
mountain.
get it
It's
now.
that big.
So you highly recommend visiting it.
I do. I was really actually. I thought that was going to be the lamer part of our trip, and it ended up being the highlight.
It was really
So,
cool.
That's cool.
I was pretty excited about that.
Wait, so these are all the same skills for our main character?
Yes, for our
For the
main character.
vampire.
Yeah, for our vampire.
Yeah. Okay.
So our vampire will have all three of these skills.
right.
All right. I got one.
Okay, Alex,
Okay.
you're first.
Oh, I'll go first. Okay. So because he's a baker, and this is a skill set that only got better after he became a vampire, he has an almost uncanny sense of smell. Like he can smell when rolls are done before he opens up the
Or
oven.
when blood is near.
Right, exactly. But then later, that's a skill that he can use, like to get out of trouble, and like, oh, I can smell there's a fire down the street or
I love
whatever. You know
Or
what I
you
mean?
can smell body odor from bad guys coming.
Or strangely old barmaidens
Yeah, or
with
his
bad
next
teeth.
hookup.
Yeah,
From Farm
maybe
to
that
Fair.
was why the relationship with Lady Earthy Marie never worked out. It was because his sense of smell was too adept.
What is he smelling
Jesse,
exactly?
you go next.
He is amazing. He's an amazing chemist because of his baking skills. So he's able to like
Ooh.
make potions, and he's
Alchemist.
really alchemist.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he can hide those potions in the vial.
Yep.
And the
Kelly?
hairpin.
He can talk to crows.
Stupid. Kelly, you're off the team.
Crows are so smart.
Crows are really smart. That's a good one. I actually
Okay.
really like that one.
Jealous.
I'm a little jealous.
Okay, so now we have to create 3 more experiences. These are memories that we have, or things that have happened to the vampire previous to being turned into a vampire. Okay, but in this case, each of the things you're going to choose has to relate to at least 2 of the 3 things of 2 of these 9 things we just chose. Okay, so you have to choose 2 of these things, marry them together into one experience that that our baker has from the past. Okay, who's got one?
I have one.
That's very
So
serious.
him and his brother were exploring the catacombs as adolescents.
Took my catacombs memory.
I know, it was really good.
Oh my
I liked
God.
it. And his brother ended up falling into a ravine or something, and he died. And our main character was trapped in there, and he couldn't figure out how to get out until ultimately he could smell the smell of fresh air going down one of the tubes, and he was able to push his way through a small tunnel.
All right. The immortal's name is. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Zoldemort.
Love it. And did we get a name for our character?
It's funny. It's
not
that
perfect.
funny.
I couldn't think of anything.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. I wasn't even trying. I was like, that's all I've got. I know one name.
Yeah.
All right. And the main character is Victor Bobaton.
Victor Bobaton. Is that right? I love it. I truly love it. And Jess, what's the mark that we have?
When I cry, I cry blood.
Ooh.
Oh.
10
All
and
over again.
D6.
Okay,
So
D10.
click 1 D10
and
and
D6,
1
yeah.
D10.
Okay, ready?
All right.
And then you're going to subtract the D6 from the D10.
Okay.
What number did you get?
So 5.
What 2 things did you roll?
6 and a 1.
Okay. Okay, here's our first prompt. We're going to work together, okay? This is
Okay.
shared improv. Our first prompt. You murder someone you love or respect rather than let them expose you. Kill a character and check a skill. If you have no living characters, kill no one and create a beloved mortal character who you have betrayed. So we don't have to read that last part, but so what we're going to do now is, one of our characters we know here, the mortals, found out that we were a vampire and they were going to expose us. And rather than expose us, we decided to kill them. And we used one of our skills in the process of this event. And in order to mark this down, we're going to have to slot it inside of one of these memories here as well. So, but let's just start with, we should start with which of these people did we kill and what skill did we use to do so?
Hold on, I'm trying to scroll up real quick. It's slotted in. It's lovely to smell.
Yeah, show us your screen again.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Oh.
All right, I'm still here. I just have to get fingernail clippers.
Nope, that one, yeah.
I feel like the easiest one is I owned a bakery and I smelled the guy.
How did
And
you...
then he came too early or something like that. He came too early or too late.
Yeah.
Yep.
Too late? Or
Yep.
wait, he tried to get me to come outside?
Well, no. Like he
Oh. Like he came while I was feeding or something?
Oh, like how does he know?
How did he
Yeah.
find
like
out?
how did he find out? So the issue is that this guy, love or respect. You murder someone you love or respect. Does he love the guy that
I
sells
respect him. We gotta respect him.
eggs, though?
He's one of the people we know. He's one of our
Yeah,
mortals.
he loves him. He loves
The
him.
crow likes him.
Yeah.
And he likes the crow.
Yeah, I mean they're friends, they're buddies, they're cordial.
I think they respect each other. Yeah, they have respect. I think definitely kill. I think Farmer
Yeah.
Farmer Pierre is the right choice.
Okay.
But what skill and
You have to get rid of his
yeah, and why did he find out that we're a vampire?
Found out that I mean exactly what Jess just said, I think. Because we feed at night and Farmer Pierre usually comes at the crack of dawn, but he was trying to get an early start that morning.
Mm-hmm.
But what were we feeding on at our bakery? Did we have an assistant or something, or?
Yeah, maybe we have like a storage container full of dead body parts that we eat throughout the night.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
once we're done with our rolls and we put them in the oven, then we've got about an hour
Eat a hand.
to eat a hand or whatever.
Okay, wait. I recently had to kill Farmer Pierre to protect my identity. He came to the bakery too early that night, and that morning, well, for me it's night, I guess, and found me during my snack time. By snack time, I, of course, am referring to nibbling on a hand I keep in storage. which I of course have, because this is a French bakery. And wait, we didn't say how we killed him or which skill was involved in the killing.
Ooh.
Oh wait, maybe the sense of smell.
He smelled him coming and then just used him as a victim? Just vampired him?
But if he smelled him coming, then he wouldn't have caught him eating a
That's
hand.
true.
I told the crows to peck his eyes out.
Why wouldn't he just eat him?
Yeah, why wouldn't he just eat him?
Okay.
He created a poison. He was like, hey, come share a breakfast bun with me. No.
Come share a bite of this hand.
Or maybe he just...
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I'm imagining Pierre busts in.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, so-
You know, like
Okay.
he just looks down. And
Ooh,
you're covered
and then-
in blood.
And then he
You know?
goes,
Yeah, that's...
and something that he's created blows in and knocks him unconscious, and then he drinks his blood.
Yep.
Right. And you have a bunch of like poisonous stuff in case you need to kill somebody on like,
Always on
quickly.
hand. He just
Quickly.
grabs it.
In case you need to quickly get rid of somebody.
Or the
So
bodies
he already had the poison.
that I bring to Michelle.
Unconsciousness gas.
The sleepy gas. You know, sleepy gas.
I blew some of that unconsciousness gas. You know. Don't make me explain it.
So
So
ChatGPT spits out a list and then we rank it?
yeah, but I'm only going to reveal them to you one at a time.
Oh.
So you're not going to get to know where to put this precisely inside of the list, okay? And I'm going to try to not look at the rest of them either so that I can participate. So
Yes.
we're going to try to together write the list. But if we put the number, if we see something and we won't put it at number 1, we want to be careful that we are sure that nothing's going to be better than that, because something could come along
Yep,
that's
great.
even higher.
Love it.
Okay.
Hey, zoom in a little bit so we can see better.
Yes, that was my plan.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
that's exactly what I meant to do. Boom.
There you go. Perfect. Let's do it.
90s.
Okay, so what's the categories?
Action movies.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, let's see it.
So 90s action movies. Let's do it.
Let's do it. But these are top 10 best. Are you telling
No, it's
Chat
not going to be
GPT?
best.
What
I'm
are you
not going to
telling
ask it for best. I'm going to ask it for 10 random ones.
Oh shoot!
This is chaos.
This is gonna be insane. We're gonna get like Arnold Schwarzenegger's Running Man and like all kinds of weird stuff.
I think that would be sci-fi.
That's an action
But it
movie
can be
too.
both.
You can do
The whole
You're right.
point
All right.
is, it might not be a perfect action movie. Here's the thing I feel about movies, and I've said this before. is all movies are all genres. Some of them are just better at it than others.
I'm hoping for Last Action Hero.
Okay.
Last Action Hero.
That's what I'm hoping for.
I'm hoping for my very favorite movie of all time, one of my like probably top 3, which is The Fifth Element. I absolutely love that movie. I hope it comes up. Can I call dibs for number 1 if it's
Maybe.
Fifth Element?
Okay, here you go.
I'm
Ready?
gonna
That would be
make
pretty good
that
number
case.
1.
I know I could get Kelly on board.
That's pretty good number 1.
The first 90s action movie is a classic 90s action movie is Die Hard 2 from 1990, directed by Rennie Harlin and starring Bruce Willis as John Masilver's
Solidly
3.
the worst one. Yeah. So I'm gonna say if that's any higher than 7, I would be.
They
very
fight on a
shocked.
wing of a plane during the movie.
I kind of like the plane setting. It's not terrible. And she hit that reporter guy.
I think that I remember reading something about how there was why don't they just send the airplane to another airport? Because the whole plot is that she's stuck in the air
Right.
because they can't land
Yes. Gaping plot holes. No, I think there was something about how they couldn't do that. They couldn't communicate because the tower had shut down or
it.
something
Oh,
like
right,
that.
right,
All right, 8.
right.
Let's do it.
Okay.
8.
That's what we need. Decision
Take
maker.
business.
Let's
Take
do it.
charge, Jess, right here.
Okay, well,
All
we buy
business.
that. We buy
Hard
the 8. Okay,
Yeah, it's not great.
not that great. Not great.
Jess, I was talking about you to someone the other day because they were saying that the kitchen cabinets look really nice. And I was like, oh, yeah, it wouldn't have happened without Jess because she was the one who kept getting me up every day and saying like, okay, let's do it. And I'd be like, no, thank you. And he'd be like, we're doing it now. And she's like, I need a Jess. And I was like, everyone needs a Jess.
Yep.
That's true. That's why I married one.
Right?
Everyone who's
That's,
not.
no, it's like not
already-
100% of it. She's also sexually attractive to me, but
But
it is a
But
big
those two
percentage of it.
things
It's a very
Those
big
two
percentage.
things alone,
It's
I
much
think.
higher than
I mean,
25%.
that's
Much
marriage
higher than
material, right
25%.
there. Just those 2 variables.
It's got to be in the 40s at least. Okay. Another great 90s action movie is Speed,
Oh,
1994.
that's the one I was thinking.
Oh,
Directed
whoa.
by Jean-
That's a great one.
Top of the list.
Directed by Jean de Bont and starring Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock, it follows the story of a young police officer who tries to save a group of people trapped on a city bus rigged with a bomb that will explode if the
This
bus
might be
slows down
number
below
1.
50 miles an hour.
I would say 3 or
This
4,
might-
yeah.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
There's some awesome
Top,
action
no,
movies out
top 3 or 4.
Top 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Is there one out there that's better than Speed? And are we likely to get it by random chance?
You know, I took a film class in college, and,
And
Speed
Speed
was
was part of it.
literally
I know, you
the
told me. Yeah.
action movie
It is a-
that
it
she
is-
was
It's-
like, this is the
it's
epitome.
the action movie. It's the quintessential action
Yeah.
movie.
It's
Die
really
Hard
fucking
is
incredible.
probably the only movie I could think that would be
That was in
higher,
the
but
80s.
Die Hard's the 80s.
Yeah.
So
I don't know though.
This-
I have preference for some 90s action movies above this. Although it is.
hold on. Wait.
Should I say them?
We didn't have this conversation. Is this best action movies or this favorite action movies?
I think it's our
Best.
top 10 list.
Because we think they're the best, or we think that they're their
I think
favorites.
it's favorites. I vote favorites.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, then I will say. Then I will relinquish
I
number
think you're
1
right.
for this.
Speed would
'cause
be
I
close to
don't-
number
It's
1.
not
if
my
Yeah,
favorite.
if not for favorites. We just got to be able to stand by this list. Is the thing.
I'm trying to think
Okay.
But somewhere in between the two. I think 2 I can buy.
Yep, I would take 2.
How about the
Just
part
what
in
he's saying.
Speed
Two seems
where
fair.
he has to shoot the hostage? Right. That part's amazing.
Yeah.
That's in this. That's in Speed, right? Shoot the hostage.
And Jeff Daniels is awesome in it. I forgot
'Cause
about
there's
that.
a whole
He's-
mess of the movie Speed that isn't even on the bus.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the bus is only like half the movie.
It's around half the movie. Yeah. He has to shoot the
Yeah.
the hostage.
The whole elevator scene in the beginning, it's like pop quiz hot
Yeah,
shot.
pop quiz,
What
hot
do
shot.
you do?
What would you do? Yeah, pop quiz, hot shot.
Yeah.
Speed number 2. Let's go with number
Right.
2.
It's gonna suck though if we don't end up getting something better
It
than
is.
Speed.
It
It's
is.
gonna
But,
suck.
but that'll still be a
'Cause
decent
now-
list.
now we're
I'm gonna be
stuck
honest.
with
I think that'll be
Speed.
amazing. It'll be hilarious.
Okay.
It's not already generated?
I don't want to do all 10 because then I'll see them. So I'm making it do one at a time.
Oh.
Sir, okay, here, okay, give me another random action movie. Another 90s action movie is Con Air, 1997.
Oh.
Directed by
Oh,
Simon
that's a
West,
good one.
starring Nicolas Cage,
I
John
love
Cusack,
that
and John
movie.
Malkovich.
I
I
really
love that
like
movie.
that one.
It's so good.
Yeah. You know,
I don't like the Steve Buscemi
Steve
part.
Buscemi's
the Steve
great.
Buscemi part.
I don't like his part with the kid.
Well, it's
that
awful.
freaks me out.
It's awful.
Yeah, but he doesn't end up actually hurting.
I know,
her,
but it
though.
doesn't matter because the whole time I'm like, something's gonna happen.
Right. Also, the fact that he actually is a child molester and a child
Right?
killer
Steve
is
Buscemi?
kind of a
It's
kind
that
of a
that
downer.
whole part is
Yeah.
so
The
it's too
Yeah,
much.
that's kind of a
Not Steve Buscemi, the character.
yeah, the character.
character.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay.
This movie?
Poor Steve.
Yeah, I do. I liked it. I liked it a lot, but I blocked that part out.
John Malkovich is.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's not surprising. John Malkovich is incredible.
Oh, I forgot he was even in that.
He's like the main bad guy.
Yeah, he's the main bad guy. In that
I know,
movie.
but I forgot.
And John Cusack,
Uh,
also a very underappreciated part. Mostly we just think about awesome Nick Cage
Nick
hair.
Cage, yeah.
It is. It
Right, I
feels
was gonna
very
say,
Nick
Nick
Cage.
his stringy hair, which doesn't look good on anyone except for Nicolas Cage, in
No.
like this stringy '90s.
No.
It didn't
grease
I
look
think
good
this
on him
movie
then
is
either.
within
It
a
looked,
No
year.
way.
No, it looked appropriate on him.
Okay, for that
It looked
character.
appropriate on him.
Totally.
Within the year
Didn't
of
look good.
I think it's
Face Off.
within a year of The Rock, and he
The
doesn't look
Rock
like
was
this
really
at all.
good.
Oh, The Rock is. I hope that one comes
Yeah,
out.
The
That
Rock.
movie's
I would put The
amazing.
Rock higher than Con Air if it comes up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
there's
then
a-
So
we
I
can't
think
put it at
that's
three.
fucking
we
land
can't
the
put it at
plane
number 3.
on the New Las Vegas Strip. The Con Air was at its time is ridiculous over the top, like ridiculousness.
I think because we've just identified that there's actually a better '90s Nicolas Cage action
two or
movie
three.
out there,
Face
is
Off is Nick Cage.
is
Face Off is
me
Nick
me
Cage
too.
too. Yeah.
It can't
Face
be
Off is
three.
higher.
Face Off is also better.
I think
Yep.
National Treasure might
It-
also be in the 90s.
What?
No, you're
No,
absolutely incorrect.
wrong.
Let's
no,
just go 6.
No, you're not.
Hold on. Can I just
Seven's
say,
good.
so far the 3 movies we've gotten are all on like some form of
Yeah,
transportation.
that's true. Good point. Wait, Con Air is
Sorry.
better than Die Hard 2? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
I think
yeah,
so.
I would put Con Air
Yeah.
at like
Con
5.
Air or 5 or 6. I can buy 5.
I say 6 is good because we've already identified 2 better Nicolas Cage action movies from the '90s.
6
I
seems
think that
awfully low for a classic like Con Air.
I wouldn't call
with
it classic. I
literally
would say
everybody
it's
in
a solid.
it.
It's a solid movie. It's not
Okay.
a classic.
All right.
know.
If you can think of 2 better,
I'd say
2 better
5.
movies, yeah. All right, let's keep going.
All right.
Next one.
Okay, here we go. Sure. How about The Rock, 1996, directed by Michael Bay
Perfect.
and starring Sean
Perfect.
Connery, Nicolas Cage, and Ed
Excellent.
Harris.
Definitely, that's the best Nicolas Cage
Number
movie.
3.
And that might be
I
the
love
best
The
Sean
Rock.
Connery movie too. Actually,
I love The Rock.
he's really.
Great movie.
They're both really
I
good. in
buy
that
The
movie.
Rock there. I think it might have to be 4. I bet there's better. I would maybe go lower, but it's pretty incredible when he dives for the ball and you just barely see him catch the ball before it explodes the
That
entire
is
city and stuff.
Really
Pretty
good.
good.
You know what? I would put Snake Eyes higher though, not because
Shut
it's
up.
better, but
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I really like.
That's a.
I really like
You're
Snake
messing
Eyes.
with us.
I'm thinking like.
I just really like it.
Let's
Alright, so
say
put The Rock at
let's say The
4.
Rock at 4. I'll accept that. I'll accept that
That's true.
because
Air
right
Force
now
One.
we've got
There's a
some
bunch
we've
of
got
shit
some
we're
pretty
not
good
including.
space.
Air Force One, Twister. Is Twister an action?
Oh,
Yeah.
Twister!
They're doing a remake.
I
Yeah.
heard that.
It's
When
like
does it
a
come
TV
out?
show or something.
Oh, is it?
I
Is that
thought
a
so.
TV show?
Wasn't it? All right, looking it up.
Look it up.
Okay.
So
Right,
wait, is The Rock
is going
4?
to 4. Yep, I agree. It's a top 10 list.
Yep. Next.
Yep.
It's both.
Okay, this
Yeah.
is great. I think this is amazing that this happened just now. So how about Demolition Man, 1993, directed by Marco
Wow.
Brambilla and starring Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, and Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock.
movie.
Uh,
Where's the net?
you know, I don't know if I'm gonna say this out
Can't be
loud,
number 1.
but I fucking love that
I
movie.
love that movie. It's
I
great. You haven't seen
love
I
You
don't
should watch
remember
it.
So.
Just let's
I
get high and
love
watch
it.
the movie.
It's okay.
He doesn't know what the 3 seashells are. Oh, and what's his name is in it?
Rob
Rob fucking
Schneider.
Schneider is in that
Rob
movie.
Schneider. And you know what else is in it? Taco
Rob
Bell.
Schneider is in that movie.
Lots of Taco Bell in that movie too.
And there's that scene where he's fighting that big robot in like the desert wasteland, and those like monsters got the robot, or those like fucking mutants got the robot to work. It was pretty sweet.
I
It's
think
a
we
very
have to
good
put it
movie.
at 5
I think so,
because
too.
I don't want to have only 1 and 5 left.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no, Demolition
I
Man
agree.
was better than Con
However,
Air.
it's nowhere
better than
near as
Con
good
Air.
as Con Air.
But then we're left with 1 and 5
She's
for the
right.
last 2 ones.
She's right. Because then now we're kind of stuck.
I think that I'm gonna.
Yeah, we're-
I think this hedging our bets
put it
is
at
gonna
7?
make me sad later. We're
yeah.
already screwed. Though.
Demolition
There's
Man.
no way we're gonna do
Demolition
better
Man
than
should have
one
been
than
10.
Speed and T2.
Yeah, Demolition Man should have been 10.
No, I think it's better than Die Hard 2.
We'll put it at 7 then. But then we only have 1 and 5 left.
What's
I
wrong?
don't
with
see
that?
why that's bad.
Okay, so we gotta really get this one. I mean, I can't even think of a '90s action movie that's gonna be better than the list we have right now.
Okay. Let's
This
have.
congeniality.
I think that's 2000. But... Okay, how about The Fifth Element, directed by Luc Besson, and starring Bruce Willis, Mila Jovovich, and Gary Oldman? Yes, it's a visually stunning sci-fi action film set in a futuristic universe.
May the gods bless. And Chris Tucker.
Yes,
Chris Tucker, by the way, fun fact about that movie. Chris Tucker asked them to make a penis out of his hair. And that is why his hair looks so weird, is because they were like, how do we make this guy's hair into a penis?
Luc Besson
And
is
that's
so
what
great.
they ended up with, was a man's penis
Oh,
on his hair.
The Professional.
Yeah, The Professional was his like original thing.
And
He had a movie
then
last year called
Okay.
Dogman.
that was popular.
The Professional is so great too, though.
What year is that?
Leon?
Yeah.
1984, so it could have came up.
And
Good
also,
still.
it makes me think of Rush Hour.
Rush Hour.
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
I like
good
how
one.
we're
Okay,
not
does
talking
anybody
about
want to
Fifth
take
Element at
guesses?
all, though.
Wait, say it again?
We gotta talk about Fifth Element, not all these other movies.
I don't know if I've
Okay,
seen it.
now,
Fifth Element was
Jess
great.
thinks she hasn't
do we
seen-
want to put it?
Jess thinks she hasn't seen
Do
Fifth
we want to
Element.
put it at number one though, or
Wait, what did you say,
Jess
Travis?
thinks she hasn't seen The Fifth Element.
What?
No,
You must have.
I feel like I must have, but I haven't seen it enough to know that I have.
What about Multipass?
oh, God.
Multipass.
All right, so
Multipass.
I'm gonna say this. I am very comfortable with the top 4 on this
I'm
list.
comfy
Yeah.
with
This
it
is
being where
like
it is,
my
and
top
I
four
think we'll
list.
regret not putting it there if we get something stupid for the last one.
All right, let's
There's
do
no
it.
way we're getting
No.
something better than the Fifth Element. Okay, does anyone want to take guesses as to what it's gonna be? I think it's gonna be Heat with Al Pacino.
Oh.
That's what I think it's gonna be.
Let's wrap this up with Point Break,
Could be Mission
1991, directed by Catherine Bigelow, and starring Keanu Reeves,
Perfect.
Patrick Swayze, and Gary Busey.
Oh.
I think that's perfect.
Solid.
I
That's
never
a
saw
solid
it.
5. That's a
Oh,
solid
it's
5.
good. You've never
I don't
seen
know
it?
that one.
It's
No, I've never seen it. I only know it from Hot Fuzz.
it's directed by.
You ain't seen Bad Boys 2. I'm surprised they didn't put Bad Boys on there.
That
Bad
was the
Boys would have made
90s? Was that
another
90s?
good 90s.
I
Yeah.
thought that was 2000.
No, Bad Boys 2 was 2000s.
Oh, okay.
What year was?
Yay!
Bad Boys
This
like
is really good. I
1997.
think we did
Great
great.
list.
Yeah, this is good.
This is an excellent list. I'm shocked at how well this turned out.
It could have gone really badly near the end there. I think that for sure I would have Fifth Element at 4 on this list, or 3.
And Speed is number 1.
I personally would have Terminator 2 as number 1, but I would
Yeah.
Speed. I would be comfortable at number 1. I'm definitely comfortable with Fifth Element at number 1. I think it's reasonable.
I think mine would be the Fifth Element, Speed, and then Die Hard 2.
You really are.
Ew.
Wow.
You're really throwing out.
And then The Rock.
Wow.
The Rock.
Yeah,
I
I
really
think
like the Die Hard movies. Are so comfy.
those top 3 for
They're
me.
comfy,
oh,
cozy for me.
sorry. Go ahead.
You're so excited.
They are comfy cozy.
Those top 3 are solid,
They are solid.
in my opinion. You could throw any one of those in any order. I think Speed is definitely considered the best.
Amongst
of the
these,
3.
Speed is the best movie for sure.
So good.
So it's so brilliantly shot. There's such an amazing. There's really quite a few amazing
Yeah.
shots in it.
Totally. But that's why I was asking for clarification. Is it best or favorite?
Right.
Because Speed should be number 1 if it was best, but favorite, Fifth Element, obviously.
For you.
Actually, if it's favorite for me,
You
Speed
got
wouldn't
your
even
favorite.
be on
I'm
the
happy you
top.
called it too.
Yeah.
And that's it. We're done with our show.
Yay!
What you guys